What's up, guys? Nothing like last minute, huh? How's everybody doing? It's another Sunday here in the fish room. Ooh, I can hear myself. That's not cool. That's the hardest thing to get used to is hearing yourself. Anyway, what's up, guys? How is everyone? I see Bigfoot Fish Tanks is here. Color Guppies. I saw S was like the first one to comment and chat. What's up, guys? Peplin Creek. Ooh, I'm in top chat. Let me get out of that. 3G. Color Guppies. What's up, buddy? Vinay. John McKenzie. Hoke Logan. Good morning, guys. Speaking of Peplin Creek, guess what showed up last night? Oh, and to make it even more interesting, I think it was the first envelope that Foxy sent with the stickers, because she said she originally addressed it to Jason Degenerate, and then she thought it might have got kicked back from the mail or whatever. But when I did get it, it had a thing that said it was like postage due. So I guess, I don't know, they thought you owed them money. But they eventually sent it. I don't know what took them so long, but I got your stickers, man. Thank you. I already did the Chattanooga Ed thing and stuck them on magnets so they can cling. There you go, guys. Welcome to the fish room. Thanks. I like the card. I left it upstairs. I should have grabbed it, but what did it say? It was funny. Out of all the fish tubers, you are one. Thanks, Peplin. Hysterical, man. Oh, what's going on, people? Jeremy, what's going on? Good morning, folks. Yeah, man, thanks. I appreciate it. It was good. I like the card. The card is great, too. Yeah, but I don't know if she sent the other ones. If she didn't, hopefully she can stop it. Send them to somebody else that, hopefully the mail won't screw them over. But I did get them. Thank you. Yeah, so good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming. Let's talk about what's going on in the fish room, shall we? Oh, God. I don't know if I want to talk about what's going on in the fish room. Ugh. All right. We'll start with the saltwater. Things have been better. One of the clowns died. And then I discovered that they had ick. So I immediately medicated. But the one was, he was a goner. Too much for him. It was like far too late before I realized. But I did notice that ick stuff is good for saltwater as well. So I did treat it. The other guy is in here somewhere. But this morning I was going to do a water change in this tank. And medicate again. I don't know where the clown is at the moment, but there he is. He's behind that rock. I should take you guys off this tripod more often. Make life easier. What I should do is get a gimbal. That would make life, huh? Then you wouldn't have to be like all seasick all the time. Nah, you need to be seasick. He's down there. There he is. What's up, little dude? Hang in there, man. But his buddy died. It was not pretty. Never really is, but I don't know. I kind of thought it had ick. I don't know. I looked at him the one day when I first got him, and I was like, yo, man, that guy looks like he's got something. And I was like, Then I looked at it again, and by the time it was like, whatever, it was far too late for him anyway. I don't know. I think the other one started getting it from the other guy. So I think I caught it quick enough. What's going on, people? Good morning, Bruiser. Good morning, Jen Yu. How is everyone? I won't be going live today at my time slot today. I have a baby shower. Okay, Hulk Logan. Well, it's a good thing, right? Saltwater tank is not doing good. Nope, life's been better there, man, but that's part of fish keeping, right? Oh, Peplin, I caught the replay. Oh, man. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. I think at some point, people are just going to argue with each other. They're never going to see eye to eye. And you should let sleeping dogs lie, I guess. I don't know. And I don't know. The whole thing was like, I don't know. I think Patty was the voice of reason that whole time. That's all I got to say. That ought to tell you something. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to get back to fish keeping because that's ultimately what I'm here for. I want Patty to stream on my face. Patty's a trip, man. Patty is a trip. Doing it. Sorry, Jen. It's for me. No more picking. Oh, I don't even know what you said. Hang on. Where's my tablet? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Vinny played Jerry Springer to the family last night. Yes, he did. What a show. It was definitely entertaining, that's for sure. Sorry, guys, I wanted to mute that so you didn't have to listen to that full bore. Oh, geez. I want to try salt, but you're changing my mind. Well, I mean, have you ever had freshwater tanks and they got ick and died? That happens too. Let me tell you a story about some ghost knives. They didn't do so well. And then I medicated them, and then that made them do even worse. So, freshwater has its up and down too. I wouldn't say don't try it. I don't know. This is my first foray on the salt, man. So you guys are taking the journey with me, right? And I'm trying not to like sugarcoat anything and whatever. It is what it is, right? Just the ins and outs, the down and dirty. But I'm going to do this little water change here. And then I'm going to fill it up. And then I'm going to medicate it at some point. I already kind of measured out the medication. I'm using the Sick X. I have a lid on it so no dirt gets in there. From my, 5 milliliters per 10 gallon. This is a 40 gallon tank, so 5 times 4, 20 milliliters. By my math. But, that's subject to change. I think ammonia is way more potent in salt just to do pH. That's an interesting theory. I don't know. Is it? Is there science behind that? Or is that just oh shit. Dude, there's something wrong with this outlet or this plug. Every time I bump it, power cuts out. But it's one of these like plugs that adds 3 plugs, like 6 plugs. So I don't know. I think the socket moves. I gotta fix that. But whatever. Good morning, Patty. Welcome to the stream. That's it. Take it easy today. We're just gonna chill out and we're gonna do some fish keeping. And I'm gonna leave whatever happened last night to a fever dream or a nightmare or whatever that you want to call it. Yay, Jenny Lynn, what's going on? Glad you could make it. What am I missing here? A super long time. No, I see. I just read that. 3G got 2 discus Friday, and yesterday I get up and they're covered with ick. Yeah, man, I don't know what it is. Sometimes new fish do not do well. Speaking of that, well, we'll get to that tank in a minute. Fish not doing well. Ugh. Some days, makes you wonder why you do this. But then you remember, you get some of these fish from like Petco's and stuff like that. They're probably not in the greatest hands to begin with, and the most you can do is, expect losses, try to mitigate, do your best, do as much research as you can. Research, man, I could use a tongue this morning. That's what she said. Couldn't resist. What's up, T-Bone? Good morning. Welcome to the easy stream, man. Alishan, good morning. I usually don't watch Vinny, but we lost power last night, so I took a look. That's an interesting. It's like some sort of like a cosmic lineup for that to happen, huh? Oh, shoot, Robert. Should make you blush. Yep. As pH rises, toxicity of ammonia. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. I gotcha. Because the salts drive up the pH. I see. Okay. Yeah. 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 And it's the higher the pH. Is that right? The higher the pH? Is that when water sits, it starts to acidify? Like, I don't know how true this is. I guess that makes sense. I believe you, man. I believe you. I'm always interested in that science about stuff. As pH rises, the toxicity of ammonia rises. I see. So you're saying because it's a high pH environment, any slight ammonia is going to be felt throughout the by the fish. I can see that. Makes sense. Makes sense, man. I buy it. Yeah. Good morning, Dave. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, what else is going on in the fish room? Not much. We got sick fish, but he started looking like he had ick. This guy, and then he just started looking better, like almost instantly. I don't know if that's because the ick works so well, or if he had only just started getting it. But he started looking like he started getting that salt on his body, and then I threw this in the tank, and 12 hours later, that was off of him. And he's just been milling around doing his thing. I fed him last night. He ate baby brine, live baby brine. Hey, Rico Stan. Good morning, sir. There's no need to get out of bed, man. This is the easy stream. If you can do it from bed, do it from bed, man. If I could do water changes from bed, I would. No, I don't know if I would. Kind of set it up so I have to get out of bed to do water changes. Oh yeah, while we're talking about things, somebody mentioned, I don't know who it was or what stream it was, or if it was even in a stream. It might have been in a Discord chat about using on your pythons those mesh bags for filter socks or whatever. And I remembered looking for that medicine, or when I was doing the medicine, that I had this whole bag that I filled up with all these stupid little, I bought on Amazon like a bunch of these little droppers. I don't even know why I did this. I think they were like, I don't know, like 100 for like $1 or something. I don't know these things. They're all like 1 milliliter droppers. And I use that to measure out some of the meds. And they're disposable. But I had them all in this wonderful little mesh bag that I'm now going to use over my python. So I don't suck up fry, or at least fish. Fry might still make it through there. But that's the gambit fry got to run sometimes, man. It's a rough little fishy world. What's up, Robert? Aqua. Yeah. All right, we're almost down to a level here. I have a mark. Well, I don't have a mark. I have a, well, I guess it's a mark. It's a spot on the rock. It's like a secret little cave. When the water level exposes the cave, it's time. Then all secrets will be revealed. Paul McCarthy. What's going on, man? Good morning. Yeah, life sucks sometimes when needling out the way. Don't judge me, man. Don't judge me. All right, I'm going to set this chat down for a sec. Do you see the secret cave being revealed? Let me meet you guys while I put this away. All right. Now that torrent of water has ended, I'm going to bring over the salt. Whoa. And this barrel of salt water. Try not to spill the barrel of salt water. Oh, Jesus. And knock everything over in the process. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus, help me. All right. There we go. Help if there were freaking wires everywhere. All right. All right. All right. All right. Sometimes things are never easy. So I shouldn't even stream hard. Because nothing's easy, damn it. Oh, even that was hard. All right. Let's pump some water in there, shall we? Pump in the water. I should test this. I'm going to do that right now. Just to make sure, because I'm paranoid that this salinity is actually salt water. Or whatever. This is actually salt water. Oh, jeez. I have this overwhelming fear I'm just going to jack out a whole bunch of freaking RO water one of these days. So, this is my way I prevent myself from being an idiot. Well, one of the ways. I have many tricks. How to stop yourself from being an idiot. It's pretty much everyday life, man. Yeah, we're good. A little salty, 0.25, 0.025, a little under. It's kind of where I get 0.24, 0.25. I guess we'll test the tank too. I like to mix it up in the thing to make sure I get a good sample. Sample size is important here, man. Well, not the size, but the quality. Oh yeah, we're good, man. They're almost equal. It's about the same. A little bit under 0.024. 0.024, yeah. All right, let's clean this up. Put it back. Get that water out of there. Put the dropper back. All right, it's time. Give me 2 seconds, folks. I'm going to start the water. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hang in there, little dude. It's going to be a minute. Let me get the chat here. Next. So on this, I'll let it run. I don't want to medicate it right away. I'll let it run for a little bit. And then, kind of get the temp up or something, and then I'll medicate. This is room temp water, so it's like 73-ish. Tank's like 78. No, 79. 79 it was. Here, I got one of these laser thermometers. So let's take a look. Bam. According to this, it's 78.9 degrees, so 79. That one says 79. And I don't know what the heck. Oh, that must have been some of the algae. I shot off the rock. Algae. All right, guys. Get back to chat here. What'd I miss? So Dave come in. Nothing's easy. That's the name of the dumb stream. You're right, Patty. What temp am I keeping the saltwater tank at? I think I just answered that. Cool. Yeah, all right. So heading out for a quick nature hike. High of 70 today. Strong breeze off the lake. Nice. Sounds like a good day, man. Yeah, it looked kind of gray and rainy out here today, where I'm at. I thought it was easy being cheesy. Yeah, there is that. It's definitely easy being cheesy. Wow, man, I probably should have stirred up some of that muck when I did that water change. Holy cow. I guess I'm going to have to do another one of them sooner or later. If it's hard instead of easy, you could call the stream morning wood. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what kind of crowd we would attract then. I mean, it might not be much different. Hard like Sunday morning. Yeah. Ooh, what'd I do? Oh, I hate this stupid tablet. You know, people sometimes thought saltwater tanks don't need heaters. I guess it depends on the saltwater tank, I guess, right? Or the fish. I thought they like to be warm. Well, some of them do. They're tropical, right? Can't let them get too cold, and up here it gets pretty cold. I think the fish room would get too cold. I guess these guys would probably be all right at like wherever room temp, as long as the room didn't get below 70 some degrees. I think we can kick that filter back on. Whatever it is, I'm stirring up some muck. It's because I shot all that water right on the top of that rock, the Carib Sea rock, and it knocked all that algae off. Yeah, I don't know. I was told it'd be a good idea to keep these guys warm, so I got a heater. And this stupid thermometer, man, I don't know if the battery's going in it, but it does not read accurate. I started noticing that. I thought like, oh my God, my tank's going off. And then I started using the digital or the laser thermometer and it starts reading. So either one of these two is wrong. The laser one corresponds with some other thermometers, so I'm going with that. Corals need heating. Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually, if I ever stabilize this tank, it wouldn't be a bad idea to add some corals. So I don't know. I guess I need to do a little more research. But from what I saw, these fish handle it from 73 to 80 something, 82-ish, 84-ish. Some other fish are like that. Yeah. All right, this is almost full. I'm getting there, folks. I gotta set this down for a sec. Move this pump. Tilt this bucket, barrel, whatever you want to call it. Eat some of the algae, little fish. There are good algae, saltwater algae fish right out there. I forget what they are. Tangs or angels. I think they're angels. Ooh, I'm sucking dry. I'm sucking dry. All right. Whoa, don't back suck the tank. All right, let me throw this back. From whence it came. Put the pump back. Put the hose away. And we'll let that chill out for a bit, or whatever you want to call it, warm up, I guess. All right. Put this way too. And get this barrel out of the way. And I'll deal with that later. Dump out whatever little was left. Get the lid so nothing gets in it. No little cats decide to jump in there and hang out and whatever they want to do. All right. Tank's running. Let it cycle around a little bit. Do its thing. Let's move on to the fry tank. I'll medicate it in a little while. I'm going to move the medication on top of the tank. Now, let's grab my drink. Let's get this filter sock. I have here with me my little siphon, handheld siphon, the little squeegee bowl. No more sucking on tank water, man, which is a bonus. So I'm going to put this over that, and I'm going to do a little siphon into, let's see if I can show you this. Down below is a little garden can, which I'm going to fill up with some of the tank water from the little fry, and I'm going to use it to water these coffee plants. Dun, dun, dun. Because they need water. All right. Let's do these little guys first. Now these little guys, if we can see them, maybe we can see them. I don't know, but they're, oh yeah, there's one. They are furcadas. Surumuyu. Oh, you can see them there. There they are. A couple up near the top. There's 3 of them in here. These are the little fry I found from the quarantine tank the one day. Unexpected. So I've been kind of feeding them and whatever, doing the thing. Which I think they're cool. I like these fish. They're actually really cool fish. I'll show you what the parents look like. So let's do the water change. Or at least let's drain some water. We'll fill it up later. Oh God, what the heck? I don't have enough hands. Oh yeah. Nice and juicy. I kind of let the mold build up on the bottom. I don't really care too much about it. I think that's actually how they survived in here. Like to the stage where I actually noticed them. Because I took the parents out. And I let this tank sit for like almost 3 weeks. I didn't do a thing. I didn't even change the water. I just walked away. And there was like snails and stuff living in it, but I guess that was enough. Stay away from this net, little fish. I see you. I don't know why these fish are always like, oh, what's up here? Let me see. Nothing good for you, man. All right, I see 3 little fry in the tank. That's a good sign. And I'm going to take a moment here to actually water these plants. It's pretty dry. Coffee plants like it kind of wet. Wow, that might have been too much water. I might be cleaning that off the floor. But I will leave the water pitcher right here. Actually, you know what? I got the other tank to do, so I'll fill it back up. And this tank has what are they? Melanitania bosemani? I think that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure the pronunciation. Bosemani. I don't know. What is the consensus on that? Any Latin scholars in chat? All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here with the chat. Oh, please don't fall. All right, let's go back up. I wish this was started at 10 a.m. so the champagne begins. Don't worry, Patty. Soon enough you can start. I love you, Patty. You complete me. So says Tiana Aqua. While we did that, don't listen to me. Can you put plants in saltwater? I think they have, what do they call them? Macroalgae, which is basically like those big giant kelp-looking things. I'm not entirely sure, though, man. I think you can. I think there are types. I mean, they're seaweed, you know, it's a plant. Oh, yeah, anyway, I was saying these are Bozemanii and the Chilotherina alleni. I got these fry at the Keystone Clash. Yeah, they've been doing pretty good. Just been feeding them. I haven't, whatever, I guess they take a long time to grow up, so the guy I bought them from says, in a year, they'll be adults. I'm like, okay. Guess we'll find out in a year. I'm going to put this away. I might keep the sock out. It's like soaking wet. Let's put that back over there. Probably could have did a little bit bigger water change in that one, but whatever. Okay. Fricatas, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like those fish. I actually really like those little suitors, the blue eyes. I saw those, the fricatas I have some Gertrudes. I need to get more of those because those are really cool. And I can't remember if it was the Luminatus, if that was the one, or there's another one, Ivanov Svi. Can't remember which one of those is cooler. I think it's the Luminatus, not Illuminati, the Illuminati fish. It's the secret blue eye that rules all the rainbows. All right, I'm going to shoot this tank with the gun, see if we are, this says 77 point something. 77 point whatever. 9. This one's the same. I think that's pretty good, right? If your room is too warm, you might need a chiller. I don't know what we're talking about here. That's awesome. Sorry I'm late. And I have heaters in my tank, so keep them at 78 degrees. Yeah, it's right around where I'm. Yeah, it's 79. No plants, T-bones, only coral. Yeah, I think if they get too hot, that's where it gets really detrimental. And I think that goes with the whole, I don't know, temperature versus whatever the hell is in the water. Alkalinity. I don't know. I was thinking ammonia. That's the word. Rico can consult with Gary Lang on pronunciation. Gary Langy. Gary Langi. Isn't that the fish? Some grow to look like plants, need good water and great light. Yeah, that's basically like, they're just like seaweed, right? They're like algae, but they're big. It's like a, you know, the algae got together and said, yo, man, let's hang out. We could work together. Ivan Staffai. Jesus, man, why is it so hard? Ivan Staffai. Where's your pre-filter on your intake on my hang-on back? What do I need a pre-filter for, man? It's already got filters in there. This the life. Plus, those fish are big enough not getting sucked in there. I don't plan on keeping little babies. Judge me, boy. Ivans are the blue eyes, or is that the good? They're both, actually, they're both Gertrudes, or they're both blue eyes, Patty. I guess that whole, the pseudomugills are considered blue eye. They all have like a blue eye to them, like a blue-eyed rainbow, from what I understand. So the Furcados are blue eyes, the Gertrudes are blue eyes, the the Ivans, those are blue eyes, and the Luminatus are blue eyes as well, I believe. Rico has 5 Luminatus. Those are the ones we were talking about, right, Rico? Those are the ones you got? Yeah, those are cool. I really like those. Neat fish. I gotta get some. It's on the list. On that bucket list. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna fill these tanks back up real quick. Shot of water. Now, this water's usually pretty cold. Comes out like 65, 68-ish. But obviously when it first kicks on, it's just cold water in the line, whatever room temp it is. So far, nobody's reacted poorly to that. I mean, it's got to be like that in nature, man. They got to get shot with cold water. That's like a shock, you know, and it's probably significantly colder. Especially when it comes running down like from like rain runoff and stuff like that. That water is sometimes like 30, 40 degrees colder. Especially you get stuff like hail. And it's really cold. I don't know how often it hails in the tropics, though. Gotta do it sometime, though. That's an atmospheric thing. It's pretty wild. Oh, jeez. Do not drop the light in the water. All right, dudes, hang out. Okay, I'll show you the parents of those little fry. These guys, these are the first time I've gotten these rainbows. These are actual whatever considered true rainbows, whereas the pseudo McGills are considered not rainbows. They're just pseudo whatever. Gary Lang would prefer to you call them blue eyes. I don't know why. I don't know blue eye what. Blue eye fish. But I had a discussion with him about it. What the hell did I do with my tablet? Oh, it's over here. So, since he's one of the experts on the subject, I'll defer to his knowledge. Go for Cotty yourself. That's right, Daddy. Love it. Any blue eye can live in a 20-gallon. Yeah, they're pretty good for that. That's what I had. I got them in 29s, which is essentially the same footprint, except taller. But they only live at the top anyway. I mean, they do kind of move around, but. And I had them in 20 long, yeah. But I moved them all into 29s now, except for these are in, the little ones are in 10. All right, what are we looking at here? You can grow a mangrove plant in saltwater. You know what? I never even thought about that. That's a freaking awesome idea. That is a great idea. But that takes a while, man. You got to kind of transition that, right? You got to have the right light. I do have these lights. It's tempting, Tiana Aquadair, man. I'm getting the Furcados for $2 each. Wow, nice. Wow, that's a steal, man. I think I was paying like $6. And I was getting it from the local, whatever. Well, it wasn't even that local. It was like an hour away. I think it was even more. I'm kind of glad I got those fried. It was kind of cool. I haven't had fry in a long time. Well, actually, that's not true. I got Endler fry all the time, but I really don't care about that. They just do their thing, those Endlers. Yeah, I like those Furcados. They're pretty cool. You've had 5 Luminos and a 5-gallon per month. Yeah, I'm sure they do all right. I mean, obviously, I like it. You probably like obviously more room, right? Is better, but I'm sure they'll survive as long as you stay up on them. They seem like pretty hardy fish, but from what I understand, they don't do really well with like a whole lot of shipping and whatever movement. Because I remember every time I got them, they would just start, kind of dying 1-2 a day for like the first week. Not even that many. It was like first couple of days, and then they were fine. And then I got the other batch, and they did the same exact thing. And then I got the ones from shipping, and they did the exact same thing. So, Yeah, at least 6. Yeah, I had 6 of those Gertrudes, but that's what I bought. And they all, like 3 of them died. Like I said, one day the first one died, second one, second day, third one, third day, and then they were fine ever since. It's just I don't think there's enough to kind of rebuild that colony. I need to interject some more, some fresh blood. Hey, I just realized I can like my own video. There we go. Like and subscribe, people. All right, where are we at? Oh yeah, I was going to show you the parents. I got sidetracked. Let's go this way. Boom, look at that guy, man. He is fired up. You can see him. Whoops. Those lights are horrible. That's up against the glass, so that's coming through the back of the glass. That reflection. Hopefully that helps. Boom. Yeah, those are the fricatas. Doing their thing. I put the Gertrudes. Oh, hang on, I'm stuck on something. Over here. In this tank, but this tank is an overgrown mess. I don't think you're ever going to see anything in here. So, I've seen them once or twice since then. There's still some endlers living in here too. So we'll see. See how things do. I feed the tank. Hopefully, if anything, I'll get more Gertrudes out of it. Because, I think some eggs could survive in here. I don't know. I'm hopeful. All right. So, yeah. Where are we here? Let's get this over this way. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoa. All right. Let's talk about these guys. If we must. We must. Got these guys last week, this week, last week. These are Von Rios Tetras. Found them at the local Petco. The big box. Hopefully you can see that. I like to hide in the back there. These guys are pretty cool, actually. I like them. I got 10. I bought 10. There are not 10 in there anymore. They were doing kind of rough. There is probably 6 left. There was like 1 or 2 a day were dying. I don't even know why. Maybe it was just shock of the water change. I don't know. I've been feeding them. These guys look like they're doing great. I haven't had any more deaths in days. Knock on wood. So we'll see. That's the down and dirty, man. 4 of those guys died. I knew it. Rico Stan does not wear pants unless he has to. Can any of the blue eyes live in a 20? I'm seeing only 30. Yeah, they can live in 20s easily. Yeah, I'd say 6 is a good start. Yeah, it sounds like a good number. Obviously, yeah, 10 would be. Yeah, why not? Make sure you got hair in your pants. Brian, I would, man, CBDs, yeah, CPDs. Those are cool little fish too. Little balls of energy. Here, I'm gonna feed these guys while we're here. I'm gonna give them some bug bites. Just a pinch. Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen these at any of my local stores, these Bon Rios Tetras. I thought they were pretty cool. I like their colors. And they've actually colored up quite a bit since I got them. They were kind of like a pale sunset color. Now they're almost like a red. They get them. It's like, I don't know, so red it's almost pink. I don't know how to describe that, but I think they're cool. Oh Jesus, what is happening there? I gotta fix that. Yeah, what else is new? That's about it, man. No more deaths. Everybody's doing good. Other than those ones that weren't doing good. There's Copernicus chilling out. Want some food, buddy? What the hell did I do with the food? I just had it. Uh-huh. Give you little bug bites. Not too much, not too much. You're a pig. So you want to play? Guess not. No, man. Nice betta. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's Copernicus, man. He's my man. I can't get Bruiser to put on clothes for nothing. Put on some clothes, man. Yeah, they're just chatting amongst yourselves here. Where are they gonna have a school of those? 2 Jigen. Their shape reminds me of hatchetfish. Yeah, those Von Rios. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely cool. They're kind of like very Serpay looking, like whatever, Serpay Tetra. Like the same kind of body style, yeah, like hatchet style. It's a good way to describe it. What's up, Scott? It's Aquatics, man. What's going on, man? Good morning. Oh, he's up here eating. I didn't realize you guys were that low. And we got Ahab. What's up, Ahab? This guy's a grumpy dude. He's in here with some Ambrosis Corys. Oh, yeah, Ambrosis. Salt and pepper. He's the one that I thought had Popeye. I don't know. He might still. I should probably medicate it again. I don't know if one dose was enough for one course. I don't know. He's got this weird stuff on his one eye. I thought it might have just been Popeye because his eyes kind of bulge out. Actually, it kind of still looks like Popeye, but I don't know if it's getting worse or it's just a growth on his eye. I can't tell. I don't know. I guess I gotta medicate that. Oh, I'll do that. I don't even know what to medicate with this time. Anybody having good Popeye meds to run with? Or how they treat Popeye? Mr. G. I'll get to him in a sec. He's doing all right, man. Nothing wrong with him. Robert, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just not going to read it anymore. You're out of control, man. All right. These are quarantine. Little Hybrosis Corys. These guys are doing great. I've had them about a week now, so actually a little over a week, I think. Give them another week. If they're looking fine, I'm probably going to put them in with Copernicus, the other betta. There's nothing in there with him. And he seems kind of lonely. So I'm going to put some bug baits in there. Give him some peeps. Keep that water extra clean. Yeah, I've been doing water changes all the time, man. Doxycycline. All right, let me write that down. Wait, do I have that? I don't actually have that. Doxycycline. I had some sort of cycline. Let me look through the cabinet of fish meds. That is the fish keeping life. All right, look through the med trios. I have tetracycline. Ooh. I don't know what fungus cure is. I don't even know why I have so many of those. Tetracycline. I have Furan 2. And what's this active medicine? Nitrofuranazole. Franazone. Yeah, I don't know about that. Eye cloud, gill disease, fin tail rot, hemorrhagic septicemia. That doesn't sound good. And this one is the exact same shit. Okay. Good to know. I don't know if I knew. So doxycycline. All right, remember that. I do not have doxycycline. Let's put all this junk back. There we go. All right. Salt and pepper. Don't be chasing water. Thanks, Robert. It's Fin and Body by API. Okay. All right. I'm going to write this down. Yet again, before I forget. Doxy. I think I don't remember what I used. I think I just used General Cure last time. Obviously, it probably did nothing. Doxycycline. It was Fin and what? Hang on. You go back to the chat. Fin and Body. All right. On it. Moving on. Ember Tetris. There are pygmy cories in here. Sorry. Damn bloodsuckers in their Lyme disease. Whoa, don't get Lyme disease, man. That is not a good thing to get. Not a good thing at all, man. I know a girl got really messed up with Lyme disease. Couldn't figure out what was wrong with her forever. Just kept getting worse and worse and worse. She's actually ended up in a wheelchair. Then they figured out it was Lyme disease. That sucks. So yeah, don't get Lyme disease, people. Ticks are no fun. Doxycycline is used for Lyme disease. That's good to know. You have to preemptively eat some. I don't recommend that. It's probably not a good idea. Lone Star tick and can't eat meat now. Why? I wonder why. What does that do? That doesn't sound fun. Now these guys down here, I really need to get. I'm gonna put those Von Rios tetras down here. I think when they're cleared, because right now there's just a bunch of Adolphoid cories in here, just chilling out, and they don't have any dithers, anything in here, so they just kind of like hide all the time, and that's not cool, because those are cool fish. So I gotta fix that. But soon. So I just keep feeding the tank, feeding the tank, feeding the tank. Feed the tank. Feed the fish. Your uncle had it downstairs. What? Your uncle downstairs had it? Or your uncle had it downstairs? You know what I'm saying? Be a bad place to get some Lyme disease. I guess it really doesn't matter. It's like a blood thing, isn't it? It's like malaria. That'll mess you up too. All right, I'm going to feed those cories that I just showed you down there. I like feeding them shrimp pellets. They actually kind of, they do pretty good with those. Kind of like a variety. I use the extreme shrimp pellets. And speaking of shrimp pellets, I'm going to feed the shrimp some shrimp pellets. Cool. I hiked a lot and would inspect for ticks daily. Don't mess around. Yeah. I knew a friend of mine. She got Lyme disease, and it had like some other weird something where the CDC had to get involved because what was it, Balbecia or something like that? I can't remember what the heck it was called. It was some really weird blood disease that sometimes can be transmitted by ticks, and somehow she got it, and now she's like immunocompromised and shit. Not cool. Yeah, don't mess around with ticks, people. Ticks and Lyme disease. That's what we used to say all the time as kids. Because we lived in tick-infested areas, and I've had many a tick. And here's something interesting about Lyme disease. That the test that insurance uses to test you, or whatever, okay, let's put it this way. There is a test to find out if you have Lyme disease or not. That test is not 100% accurate, but insurance will not pay for the test that is 100% accurate because it's more expensive. So there is a high percentage chance, not a high percentage, but there is a percentage chance that if you do have Lyme disease, you will test negative for it because your insurance company doesn't want to pay for the better test. So if you think you have Lyme disease, get double tested. I don't know. But you got to pay out of pocket for the other tests, from what I understand. Because I went down this road. Pink milk. Yeah, I don't know how we got on ticks. But it sounds fun. All right, it is almost 10 o'clock already. Look how. I've been milling around for an hour. What is wrong with me? Beaver fever. Do you get a token for what? Beaver fever? Oh no, that was Robert that said that. Or that was Peplin that said the beaver fever. Alright, I think I just pinned that link. Yeah. Alright, chat is now open, guys, if anybody wants to join me. Just sitting around here milling around some more, feeding some fish. Take you around with me. I gotta move some stuff. Ooh. I still gotta medicate that saltwater tank. I'll give that a little bit yet. It's still kind of clearing up, I think. A little cloudy. Oh, somebody's backstage. Who we got? Bigfoot. Dennis.
Yeah, there ain't nobody back here.
What's going on, man? Whoops.
Cameron.
I accidentally muted you.
I know. Let's see.
All right. Who else is back here? Terry.
Whoops. Cameron.
I accidentally muted you. Well, we got an echo.
Did you really just say whoever's enjoying you?
Yeah, I think you did.
Of course, man. Who doesn't enjoy me?
Sorry about that.
Robert, what's going on, man?
Yeah, switch cameras.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There you go.
What's going on, Robert? Did you ever finish that model of that Nova you were working on?
Yeah, I did. Hang on a second.
Let's get that in live chat. Let's move that over there. What's going on, people?
Are we here? You're there.
I just woke up, honestly, 30 seconds ago.
For
For the second time.
second time?
Do you remember anything that happened last night?
What's that?
Do you remember anything that happened last night?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Right on, dude. That's cool.
Say it, Terry.
Yeah, I like it, man.
I mean, see, like, yes, yeah, I mean, like, it is kind of like plain Jane, but considering that this is a drag car, I was kind of going for that drag car look, all because, like, if you see the drag cars nowadays, but the inside of them is basically just the sheet metal with a color, you know what I mean?
Right.
Chrome, yeah, or whatever. Metal, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like it. That's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
And I got this to go with it.
Oh, the extra motor for when you
Yeah.
blow up when you blow it up on a practice run.
Yeah.
Goes qualified and blows it up. Yeah.
That's fine.
And actually, I got a couple more cars, but I'm finishing up these airplanes first. But
There's a racing joke that goes that if you're broke down on the side of the road, a Formula One. Oh, dude, that was that 70. Okay, 70 and a half.
70 and a half.
I was thinking 71.
Yeah.
I almost bought one of those. Not the model, the actual car.
Nice.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. Yeah.
Mark IV's Toyota Supra. It's got a
Nice.
two Jay-Z. It's a motor, with like a road cage and everything, and then I got this.
The hell out of them.
Do too.
Now that one I like.
America, baby.
The P-51D was right towards the end of the war, and by the time we had the D series, dude, that was the baddest warplane out at the time.
Yeah, it took the arrows down.
Right now, I'm working on one of these.
Oh,
was it made out of rice paper?
No, it's imported plastic. Imported plastic.
No, that is the problem with the Zero. That dude, it looks badass. But that was the problem with that thing is it was mostly wood construction and
sure. Bamboo.
It couldn't take bullets very well.
Yeah, and the G-forces couldn't take too well either.
Where we were flying the Corsairs in the Japanese theater, that the Corsair, the entire cockpit was like double lined with steel, and I mean you could hammer that thing with bullets all day long and it'd just keep flying unless you got lucky. Yeah. So that's the downfall of the Japanese Zero is it was made out of pretty much like bamboo and rice paper.
Jerome, yeah, buddy, I do too. And on top of that, if I ever hit the lottery, I'm going to get a Toyota Supra, a Skyline R32, and a FD RX 7. Those are my favorite
imports.
JDM cars right there.
Yeah, imports. Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Patrick Hardy is saying Germany had what was that? The
V2 rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also had the what was it? The ME-109 or something.
The Messerschmitt, yeah. The ME-109. That's exactly what it was.
And yeah, it was cool. They had jet power, except the damn thing handled like
crap,
brick, and the P-51 could still kick its ass. The only thing it was good at was running away.
Yeah,
it did get moving pretty fast.
And had very corrosive fuel too.
Robert, to go back to your modeling. Go back to your modeling deal there. My sons used to be into it pretty heavily. Mm-hmm. And they would take sandpaper and scuff up the tires on the model. Like your drag car, the slicks look real slick in the back. You can sand them down and they'll look like they've been used. You know,
That's
you know what I mean? They don't look shiny. You want the sidewall to look shiny, but the tread you'd want to look shiny. Also, they would use small, tiny gauge wire, and they would run plug wires from the distributor around the motor to where the plug wires would go.
Give it some realistic look.
Right. Yeah. They added those
Yeah.
little touches to it. You know, I never did when I was a kid. I slapped them together as fast as I could.
Yeah.
But when my children got a little older and got into it, I got to kind of relive it a little bit. And
All right, Ricky. See you later.
Very interesting.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're definitely fun, you know. But it's just see, like nowadays, you know, the plastic pieces are not made as good as they used to. Plastic pieces will come, and then you try to like get them put together, and they don't fit quite like they should. And you got to do some cutting and trimming and stuff. It's getting kind of
That's the fun of it, being a fitter too.
Oh yeah, being a fabricator.
That's right.
Does the glue still smell good?
I don't know.
Depends on the glue, I guess.
I tell you what, this stuff right here, it's like a spray that you spray on it. On the
things have changed. What
glue part, to make it set up faster.
It cures instantly. But what happens if you got some glue on your finger and you get some of that on there?
And then you stick it in your eye.
It burns. Yeah. I can tell you, it burns like a fire.
Oh yeah, but this stuff right here, I mean, like you got to be careful with it because like this stuff will actually take the paint off.
Oh wow!
I mean, yeah. So you got to like use this.
Was that like a spray?
On the pieces, and then
it's a spray. That's like an activator. You put the little dab of super glue or whatever on there, and then you hit it with that spray, and it's dry immediately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a heat reaction. You can feel the heat from it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was
the heat.
Chemical burn.
No.
What the hell was that?
That's a hell of a hookah pipe there. Yeah.
What are you smoking, Robert?
What do you get? A long battery charge?
Chiba, man.
The baby all it is.
Oh, you got the adjustable model.
It was okay. It was the cord for his neck.
Yes. Before he doesn't lose it.
You gotta wear that around your neck, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
You never know when the need for nicotine might strike, man.
No. You do that with green. You don't do that with nicotine. Hell no.
Patrick said, "Go on to eBay. You might find some still made in the USA." Okay, Patrick. Yeah, man. I'll try that. I've been really lazy on my models. As far as like doing them regularly. I just take my time with it and stuff. Because like realistically, I still got to get some with the paints and stuff. It's a lot better when I'm using because the paint that I'm using now is not technically for like models. It's kind of like a thicker paint that is like used for like painting on like canvas and stuff, and it's not really all that good because you got to put on like
what's going on with this thing?
Several coats to make it look good, and even then, which it smears with brush. So
I'm going to address this, Stephen P. You just answered a question that I was going to bring up at some point. I totally forgot about it. Yes, I did get that gift. Thank you. I was wondering where the hell this came from. What the hell? All right. We're talking about, I'll go get it. Keep talking. But I had a plushie show up at my house yesterday. And I was like, what the heck is this? It was like an Amazon package. I'm like, I have no idea where this came from. Who sent this?
Now you know.
Now I know.
Stephen P's sending you stuffed animals. That's so cute.
How fitting. How fitting, Stephen P.
Jason said that he got sent a plushie, and for some odd reason, the first thing that popped up in my head was like not a plushie.
You might not look at her, Robert. Yeah.
But I was thinking like a beepy or something.
Okay.
But a plushie. Where's my plushie at, Steven?
I'm climbing several flights of steps here. Hold on.
Yeah,
I swear to God, if I ever get a plushie, I'm gonna have to tear it apart and check for the explosives inside.
No, just the mic. No explosives.
Robert, I thought your plushie was in the closet waiting for when you meet with Patty.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is true. The furry handcuffs and everything.
And the whip. Yeah. Cat and name tails.
But to be honest with you, like I'm still not fully prepared for mine and her meeting, because like I still need to get me one of those dolls that you use to show where that they touch you at.
No dolls.
No, just get a voodoo doll.
Then I was sitting in a corner like this. Oh god. Oh god.
Get a voodoo doll, pin it,
I don't know if you were here earlier, but we were discussing how my clownfish got ick and died, and
No
this one
way!
was medicated. Yeah, and then I got this last night too.
Well, you ain't gonna get ick on that one.
Yeah, this one will live.
Yeah, I love mom.
Good morning, Matt.
My wife liked him.
Steven.
The new clownfish
cool.
are dead.
One of them died. The other one's doing all right. They got the one that died had ick, and I don't know if I realized it too late or whatever. But by the time I realized he had ick, he was looking real rough. So, and the other one started looking like he was getting ick. So I put ick in there, and the one that looked like he was getting ick started clearing up, and the one that clearly had ick died. So
got rid of the problem.
I guess.
Well, Jason,
I haven't gotten rid of the problem yet.
No.
Don't feel bad, buddy. All because for the past 2 days, I've been treating my flower horn. All because like he has just a couple of spots of like it seems to be fungus, like not on his side fin, and I've been treating that. So.
How he
got it, I don't know, but
my eel hasn't eaten yet, and that makes me a little concerned.
Oh hell, he'll eat.
Yeah, it's only been a day or two, right?
Well, I went. Well, so far he's costing me money. I just threw away a whole thing of frozen popcorn shrimp because I thought the freezer burnt, and that's why he didn't eat the shrimp. So I go to the grocery store and I buy a package of smelt, which was like $6. And yeah, he hasn't eaten the smelt, and now I'm concerned. We'll see. I'm gonna give him like 2 more days, and if he doesn't eat, then I'm gonna get real worried.
Yeah, they're. Yeah.
But yes, thank you, Stephen P. I did get your gift.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You know that game? I got my wife back, I don't know, like 10 years ago. You know the carnival game where you got to take the BB gun and shoot the star out? That's the only carnival game I was ever good at. And I can do it probably half the times I try it. I can do it. And I got my wife a clownfish stuffed animal that was like 5 feet long. It was bigger than We had that thing for a while. No, when we moved, we threw them all away. She had a giant gorilla, a clownfish, just miscellaneous huge stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And I always liked the face of the guy that runs the game every time you win it. Number one, they go through and they look for the minuscule piece of bread on that thing everywhere. And then when they don't see one, they're just like, All right, pick one of the big prizes. They're not happy.
I gotta go unhook this heavy ass thing. Yeah.
And then my poor wife has got to carry it around the rest of the time we're at the fair.
Honey, can you take this thing? It's heavy. Yeah.
Is that how she says it?
Terry and Brian, I do got a question for you guys. Okay, like, I thought that I had the gold shell dwellers, the gold ocellatus.
Oh, yeah.
Because
we were talking about this last week, weren't
we? Yeah, because when I bought them, that's what they were sold to me as. No, but I've done more research since I've had them, and I figured out that I got the blue ocellatus. Now, that being said, my question is this: okay, now when it comes to that certain shell dweller, the ocellatus, they got the golds, the blues, blacks, and they got like something else. I forgot what they call it. But anyway, I mean, like, okay, like, with those different color morphs, I mean, like, are they still in the same genus, or like is that just a different color type in that species, or
I'm not the person to ask. When it comes to African cichlids, my least favorite ones are the shell dwellers. So I don't know. I've never kept them. I've never researched them. I have no idea.
So Google it, Robert.
Well, I mean, I have, but the issue I'm getting is, if I'm going on different sites and I'm getting different things. I'm trying to pinpoint it to.
Do you have a scientific name of the fish you're getting, or just the common name?
Just a common name. See, when I was doing all this research stuff, I did have a piece of a notepad that I was writing everything down on, and then but I've lost it somewhere, and because I had the scientific names and their location and their habits and everything else, all written down, but now they're just, I don't know what it's all out. So now when I start over, I just figured, I might get some good solid information from.
Yeah, you know how I love to talk, but I can't talk about shellies because I just simply don't know. Sorry. I wish I did, but
well,
Da,
da, da.
Wake up, because yeah, Scott. Alishon, he just put something in chat said that the black shell dweller is the.
I don't know what a species is. I mean, there's a genus and then species. And maybe he means type species.
Speciosus.
I don't know what speciosus is.
I'm gonna look this up.
I just said that.
I might learn something
because
new. That's an actual word. I'm gonna learn something new.
I don't think it is an actual word. What? Oh, now
I know what a genus is, and there's a type.
Species is misleading in appearance. Like there's an extra
it's a good-looking
U.S. on the end of it. The U.S. I don't think needs to be on it. Wait, here. I'll just put what I see here.
No,
superficial, plausible, but actually wrong.
That's what Lamprologus ocellatus. That's what the L is, right?
Yes.
Misleading in appearance, especially misleading.
Like
misleadingly attractive.
Lamprologus. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cichlid. We got that. Then it'll go down to genus, which is Lamprologus, and then the species is Ocellatus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hell.
Species.
Well, they're too expensive anyway.
That's what my Google search pulls up on that word. Specious.
Well,
Specious.
No, like when I bought them, I got them really cheap, and and because of the price, they had them at, I probably should have known better, because like mine would cost like $10 a piece, and they had them as gold ocellatas. If you try to buy the gold ocellatas, but the prices are going to be like $20 a piece and up. Easily. So.
All right. So the question is, you don't know if you have the blue or the golds.
I would imagine they're the same species and they act exactly the same.
There's mine.
If they're all ocellatus, if they're all Lamprologus ocellatus, that means
they're just color morphs.
The same species. They're just a color morph for a
collection point.
Yeah,
right.
Location collection point kind of deal. So they're going to be pretty close to the same.
Yeah, it's like whatever. German black ram and the German blue ram are the same fish, right?
Yeah, the black ram is a captive bred
color morph of the blue ram.
Yeah, it's just a line bred domesticated version.
Yeah, it's kind of the same idea. I think anyway.
Patrick,
same fish can look different. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Patrick, okay, so now, like right now, I'm not selling any because I'm still having to cull a bunch out of that line because I'm getting some that are getting a yellowish speck inside the tail, and because of that, and because they're not as high quality, as they should be, like Bob Keller's are, or like Dan's fish, I just don't feel comfortable of sending any of them out, with me having as much issues with that line as I am.
These are the Robert version, that's all.
Now, see, I don't know, Alishon. I don't know. Number one is the genus name X Lamprologus, because I've never heard of X Lamprologus. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Like I said, I don't know my shell dwellers. I haven't went down that snail shell.
Or maybe that was the X name of the fish. It's no longer
because they're
speciosus.
Pseudo Lamprologus. There's
wait, here's something. Cichlidae.
I kind of wish, this is why I don't like chat, where as opposed to just talking to each other, because I'm sure he could explain it a lot better. Now there are several examples in the cichlid hobby where there'll be a genus name and it'll either have the genus name and then SP, or it'll have the genus name, the species name, and then an SP. And basically that means we're not 100% sure what it is, but this is as close as we can get right now. So example, if you had Lamprologus SP whatever, then that might be where they'll give a location point or whatever the person that discovered this fish might want to call it. But basically that means here's the genus. We know it's in this genus. We don't know what species it is, so we just put SP and you move on from there. So I'm not 100% sure what Alshon is going for there.
Yeah, and the only thing I'm looking at, like when I'm doing the X thing, there is a cycladea.com website that uses that X thing in front, EX. But everybody else has it listed as just Lamprologos speciosus. So I don't know if that means it was an X name, like its name has been changed since then.
They were known as Lamprologos. Some put them in Neo-Lamprologos.
Oh.
Others are not sure and use EX Lamprologos, meaning they are not in Lamprologos.
There we go.
Okay.
Bam.
That's in other words, now they're saying they're not sure of the genus, so they put the EX in front of it.
Right.
Also known as
Yeah, right.
the performer once known as Prince.
Yeah. Now it's go by George. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know, man.
Usually genuses, man, you got to do a lot of work to change genus.
As far as
I mean, see, like, the main reason why, you know what I mean, I was trying to find out all of this is because, for one, you know what I mean, like, when it comes to a fish keeper, you know, if you want to keep a certain species of fish, like, I mean, I'm kind of one of them, you know, that you want to try to find out as much as possible, you know, just for the sake of knowing. And plus also, like, the ones I have, you know, like, there is some that got a blue tint. There's some that's got like a black kind of like lines or spots in them, and then I got a couple that does have a gold tint to them. You know, that's why I was wondering, because you know, I just didn't know, like, you know, like if that species as a whole can put out like different color morphs in that one species, sort of like, you know, like or something.
Number one, now you piqued my interest, and now I'm going to have to go down a rabbit hole and research them. But
then get some.
Yeah. Honestly, when they came up with a species name for this, they came up with speciosus.
Speciosus.
How bored were they? Because when you get to the species level, you can call it anything you want. And they were like, we don't know.
Didn't we just call it? we just looked up that word, right? That was what we were just talking about. That word means superficially plausible, misleading in appearance, especially misleadingly attractive. And then what is it? Bigfoot had good looking, handsome, brilliantly showy, specious.
Yeah, it's the same word. Yeah.
Right. So maybe that's what they meant when they said that.
Probably, but you'd have to have a pretty good working knowledge of Latin to figure that out.
Hey, man, it was some fish nerd, man, that named that.
I'm serious. I've been accused of being a fish nerd, man. I ain't that bad.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just a semi-fish nerd, that's all.
There you go, Stephen. Stephen P. Pie supplier and fish knowledge. Good combo. That's right, Alshon. That is a good
supplier.
Yeah, what type of pie?
Stephen P. had the plushie. Alshon had the pie and the knowledge.
What type of pie?
I don't even know. What was it? Apple pie? Rico? Rico Stan got the pie. I wasn't there for this.
We seriously got to have Alshon up, man. That guy knows his stuff.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Knows a lot more than I do.
Hey, 3G, how'd you make out with your angels? How'd they spawn? Finish spawning?
Funny story. The UFC came on yesterday, and about 4 hours later, I went in there, and there was one egg left on that thing.
Oh, they ate them all.
Oh,
or whatever. Somebody ate them all.
I'm sure those testers. I'm sure the testers got them.
Oh, and, they were.
Yeah, they were already all over it. That one tester was trying to eat them while they were laying them.
Well, what happened? Yeah, they was falling off, and as they was falling off the cone, they was getting caught in that little trough at the bottom of the cone. That tetra was snagging them out of there. But I had every intention after we got off to pull it out of there,
And you got sidetracked.
And then the UFC came on, and I was a couch potato for 40 hours.
That's funny. Wasn't Tyson fighting last night? Didn't that happen? That was a thing?
I didn't watch that. Yeah, that was last night also, yeah.
Mike Tyson's still fighting?
No, Tyson Fury.
Oh.
Tyson Fury, yeah. I was saying Tyson, no. Yeah, shit.
Titan, yeah. That's it.
But Mike Tyson did have a fight not too long ago. Who did he fight? It was like a promotional deal. They done like 8 or 9 rounds.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm talking about. I thought it was last night, but I guess not.
No, that was
a while ago.
Tyson.
How do you
Fury.
not like? How do you?
I don't follow boxing.
Apple pie? I'd be really suspicious of anybody that doesn't like apple pie.
Yeah.
So
I don't even particularly like apples, and I like apple pie.
So you don't like Bob's steam pot?
The guy that's never had pie except for once on the
Never
live
had
stream.
a pie. He said he's never ate pie before.
I mean,
Yeah,
I have not met a pie I didn't like. I'm gonna put it that way.
Exactly, man. That's.
I mean, there's something better than.
I don't like.
Oh, that's some good stuff right there.
Oh, that's like baby shit. No, hell no.
No, you gotta have it warm with vanilla ice cream.
Didn't they make a movie about that? Warm apple pie.
No, they were talking about pecan pie, man.
No, I never been a part of the for pecan. No.
Where's Shannon when you need her?
Yeah, really. Warm cream pie.
She's still sleeping.
No, she's supposed to be at her thing. Like any moment, like the doors are opening in a couple minutes. I think half hour.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
so she must be. She's nerding out.
Yeah,
I think they open at 9 or something like that, maybe 10.
Drooling on Bob.
Yeah.
Well, that's a few hours away.
Yeah, that security has her in the back room. It's like, you're not getting in here, man.
Yeah, giving her a restraining order.
Yeah.
Bob Steenpot's here. You're not allowed within 100 feet of this building.
Yeah, so go home. Yeah.
Feel you, Rico. I feel you. Nice slice. Oh, man, you guys are making me really hungry right now. I'm going to have to get some pie.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I found? I had to go grocery shopping yesterday, and I needed hamburger buns, so I'm in the bread aisle, right?
Oh, yeah.
And there was a traffic jam in the bread aisle. You know, I'm trying to get around. So I'm just looking at the shelves, and there was a loaf a loaf of cinnamon bread.
Oh, there you go.
And I was like, oh.
Evidently,
I'm hungry. I got to have this cinnamon bread. So now I have a loaf of cinnamon bread.
Yeah, that's right. You got
cinnamon bread's some good stuff, too.
Then, yeah. Shanna, if you see a bunch of armed guards at the door, just assume they're there for you.
Yeah, they're going to do a funeral.
So apple pie.
Really want some pie now.
with cinnamon toast. That just sounds really good.
Why do you don't need cinnamon toast with an apple pie? The apple pie should be enough. That should be cinnamon.
Yeah.
There should be cinnamon in that, right?
Yeah.
No,
I feel like if you put
all the way.
You need some vanilla ice cream, man. Alexa, add vanilla ice cream to the shopping list.
No, we ran out of vanilla. No. I don't use that.
Yeah. Run. Don't run. That makes it suspicious. Whoops.
Yeah.
Alexa, add 50
slowly.
pounds of kibble.
What do you mean, kibble? We don't have that. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes my Alexa is stupid.
Oh, yeah. Somebody else's Alexa picked that up. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I get the headphones on. Alexa ain't hearing shit there now.
Alexa, add pie to the shopping list.
What do you want, pie?
That's right, damn it. It's happening. I'll figure out pie then. Oh, sorry, Robert. His phone got hot. He had to drop the chat.
Well, that's why you got to get a computer, Robert, or a tablet. This phone crap sucks.
I need some. Ice cream and pie.
Yeah. Alexa, 3 pounds.
There you go, liquid.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, you be quiet, Alexa.
Did you see what Matt typed in?
Nope.
Yeah, I said Alexa. Now
Hey
I don't know
Google,
that.
close the stream and unsubscribe.
There you go.
Yeah, Alexa, be quiet. Yeah.
Oh
Mine
wait,
woke up.
no
Oh,
wait.
that's-
Alexa, buy me some fish. That's the greatest name ever.
Yeah.
We summoned it.
Alexa, buy me some fish. Yeah.
Shuffling songs by Fish on Amazon Music.
Oh man. No, you gotta get muted. You gotta get muted. Whoops.
You're
I do?
trying to mute him and you made him big.
I did make him big, but I did mute him.
Be quiet. God damn.
You got it. We don't need any
Okay,
copyright stuff here, man.
No, I just said fish and that thing started doing something. Yeah, so you can't hear you, but it heard me, and then then it started playing something by Fish. I don't know who the hell.
Hey Edith, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while.
Morning, Edith.
I'll
Good
be
friend
right back.
Edith is here.
Yeah, I see. I'm glad Alexa doesn't want to hear that. I had 2 of these Alexa hooked together. Across the road.
What is that? I was just looking at Steven's comment here about the apple pie and cheesecake. Cheesecake's one of those. That's a weird one, man. I can see why people don't like that. It's like I'm on the fence about cheesecake sometimes.
But it all depends on who makes it.
It all depends on who makes it, consistency of the
And what
cheesecake.
flavor. Yeah.
Definitely flavors are one of those that people, I don't know.
Yeah, it's acquired taste. Yeah.
I don't know why you want to put some flavors in them, but some of them aren't bad and do
Yeah.
I think you should add the
like-
things to the cheesecake, not on like a topping. You know what I mean? If you're gonna eat cheesecake, you should eat cheesecake and then put a topping on it, like strawberry or something. That's my philosophy. But I like vanilla ice cream too.
The flavor too. Yeah.
Good morning, Brienne.
Good morning, Brad. Yeah. Yeah.
Geek Boy's here.
Who let him out?
What's up, Geek Boy? Ah, Finn. What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you. Where was that? Is that Saturday morning that I saw you? That was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
That's a new one. Uh-oh. It's time to put some pants on. I thought you would have been in the door by now, Shanna.
Yeah.
Showing us all the good stuff.
Oh, she's probably just getting out of bed. Oh, okay. Yeah. Remember, she was staying at the hotel last night.
Yeah,
After her little outdoor adventure. Yeah.
Camping or hiking.
Walking. Yeah, hiking around, looking at wood and rocks.
Steven's comment.
David did it. I almost shot my coffee out my nose on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be untied, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, Bob's not speaking. He can just lay there tied up. He doesn't need to go to the show. Shane be like, I don't know what happened to him. I haven't seen him.
I saw him yesterday.
Shane just woke up. You're late.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's at the event. Oh yeah, you just got to go down the elevator, right? All right, you're cool.
Yeah, just down the elevator, get a coffee or something to go, and walk right in. Get your ID. Oh, yes, we see you on the list, ma'am. Here you go. Have a nice day. Yeah.
Yeah, you usually get a badge or something.
Yeah.
You walk around.
Yeah, you just throw it over your neck and.
Well, that's what I got anyway. I don't know. I've only been to one. It's not like I know what usually means. I've been to one.
Well, I think that's pretty much the norm, probably.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm going with it.
I was at one they had out here probably 3-4 years ago, and they had dozen fish tanks. He was doing one of his aquascape contests in those little 5-gallon tanks he was setting up a while ago.
They have a glass elevator.
You live in a glass elevator there, Shannon?
Apparently. Apparently they have that in the hotel.
All
Hey,
right.
Jason.
What's up?
You like hot stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
I got these pickles.
Uh-oh.
Well, hot pickles.
Called Famous Dave's Devil Spit.
David Dave's Devil
I'm out.
Spit.
Nope. Sorry.
They're
What do you
not
get there? Oh, yeah.
incredibly. I mean, I can tolerate them, so they're not. It says XXX on the label and for adults only, and yada yada.
Look, I don't want to be thinking about bodily fluids while I'm eating pickles, man. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why would you name your food something spit? That's just wrong. I get it, but
You got to try them, man. They're.
I'll try one.
I could picture having them on a hamburger. They're. It says they're super hot, and they're not. They're not that hot.
Yeah, that's a relative term.
It's marketing.
Really.
It's marketing. But I could picture them on a hamburger, give it a little extra kick, and yeah, they're actually pretty good. You should try them.
Yeah,
you can hand them out. I'll take one right now. Yeah.
Devil spit. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a hard sell, though. Like, yeah. I don't think I want anybody spitting in my pickles.
Yeah.
Even including the devil.
Yeah. Here's your spit. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, you should.
I'll try one.
They're pretty good.
All right. Where they
if I see a rogue, what's it, Dave's? Something Dave's?
Why is all the weird hot stuff something Dave's? It's either Famous Dave's or
Famous Dave's.
Dave's
Select. Yeah.
Which is
next Saturday. I'll show them to you. I'll show you the jar.
Which came first, the unreasonably hot food or the stupid names? Probably the unreasonably hot food.
No,
and it just melted people's brains.
Yeah. You go build your own computer. You can go buy one.
The label makes it sound like they're unreasonably hot, but it's not really.
Mild.
You've seen that show Hot Ones, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got some of those, like those Carolina Reaper sauce stuff. That's actually
Have
pretty
you done
good.
the one chip? Have you done the one chip challenge?
No. See, I'm not about doing that. Like, just to be hot, just to have hot. That's not like how I roll. I like to eat things that have flavor. I mean, if it's hot too, that's cool.
Look at the views you'd get, especially if you lose your shit.
There you go. Dave's hot effing pickles.
Well, he's gonna sit in there and shit himself and drool all over, and yeah. No, I don't think Jason needs views that well. Yeah. That'd be more something like Terry would do. Yeah.
What?
The one chip challenge.
Yeah.
I ain't eating that crap.
I don't need the intestinal distress afterwards. Just put it that way.
I've seen the other videos. I'm not eating that crap.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with my Thai food, whatever.
That's warm enough.
My spicy meals.
Oh, I would go.
Telling you what, man, those habaneros I grew were some of the hottest habaneros I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, they're
crazy hot.
I made the mistake, and people say it's not possible, but I swear to God, it's possible. I grew in my garden one year. I grew habaneros next to my green peppers, and I swear to God, my green peppers. And don't get me wrong, they weren't hot, but I swear to God, it spiced them up.
Cross-pollinated with them.
The peppers that were farthest away were typical green peppers, super bitter, and the ones that were closest to the habaneros had a little bit of a spice to them. It was
15 of those one chip challenge. What? I just read this. Man. Anyone follow the Tim the hot sauce junkie? That's just crazy. See, that's the kind of stuff like why you do that, man? It's not
15 of those suckers at once. Oh my God!
You're just doing it for the views.
No, he's burning his asshole out. Is what he's doing. Yeah.
So we're doing what's happening? Is there a race to 800?
What's 800
subs?
Oh,
They're in 6 something now, both of them, I think. One like neck and neck.
Yeah.
They're talking maybe 1,000. Maybe.
Yeah, hell. I'm not even close to that. I don't even have 100. I think I got like 61.
What's up, Mike's Aquatics and Things?
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
I got a funny feeling Rico's gonna jump past 1,000 really soon, especially when he has Corey on.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. I guess we'll see. Could be a train wreck.
Yeah, he could lose, 300 subscribers. Yeah.
No, Corey's very well liked in the hobby.
Yeah, but it's
Even though
Rico.
sometimes some of the info Corey gives isn't quite 100% accurate. He gives up so much information that you kind of look past the flaws.
Well,
Yeah, but, I mean, this is also his focus on stream. It's like, it's probably going to be, he does more about like the person and not so much the channel / what everybody else knows. You know what I mean?
I got mad props for Corey, because if you look at his early stuff, he was just a guy. He was just a hobbyist. He worked at a pet shop.
Yep.
He had his own fish room. He built his fish room a lot differently than I would. I mean, he's just using bricks and wood to set a tank on. He had DIY videos about the same time as Joey did, but they did things differently. Joey's a very good woodworker and stuff, and Corey's not. And Corey put in the work. I mean, he videoed everything he did in his fish room, and
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying whatever, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's going to be less fish focused and more Corey focused. I'm not saying.
I do know
he can handle himself. I think he'd be all right.
Back at that time, he was a little bit of a gamer, I think.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
I think he still plays some WoW. I don't know if you
now. I don't think he has the time to do it now.
I know you played some Magic the Gathering too. I'd like to play. That'd be kind of a fun game to throw down with. Because that is the most complex game on the planet.
Too complex, yeah.
It was a lot of fun though, man.
Is it really? I thought it was just cards. I thought it was
It is cards. It is a card game, but there's so many. It is their most complex game there is.
Yeah.
Like there are so many interactions that can happen on that table, or not even before it hits the table. There's things that happen before the cards even technically resolve. Like, I don't know. There's just everything happens in a sequence, and it's just the way the game is designed. It's like, and they keep adding new mechanics that do other things that kind of like it's almost kind of like soccer, right? If you look at soccer, like the game is 90 minutes long, and anything happens in between happens, right? That's it. Bam. It's kind of like magic. Like whatever happens on the table happens. And there's all sorts of cards that can make things happen, like whatever, pull cards from your friends whatever discard pile to your discard pile to discard pile that was from another game.
What?
Yeah, there's ways to do stuff like that. Get cards from not even in the game, like they have like a what do they call it, your sideboard.
Oh my god, I'm so confused.
It's a complex game, but it's actually really simple. That's what makes it, like, once you get the mechanic down, like there are a lot of complex interactions.
Simplistic, complex game you'll ever play.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying.
It's kind of like that. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a lot of fun.
Strategy game. Yeah.
You generate like the way it's played is you have land that
I thought you had cards.
Well, it's all right. The cards have pictures on them, right? And descriptions and types of cards that you have in your hand. Some of them are spells. Some of them are creatures that you can cast. Some of them are lands that you put down. Lands are where you get they call it mana, right? And depending on there's 5 different kinds of lands. Well, there's actually more than that, but there's 5 different colors of land, and each color corresponds to like whatever casting cost and whatever, and then blah 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 goes from there. It's pretty complex, but it's pretty simple.
God,
It's fun.
I'll stick to poker.
I thought games were supposed to be fun.
It is fun.
Yeah. It is. Hell
What's your
no.
favorite game in a casino?
That's how you win that.
Exactly. I'm losing viewers here. People are driving like flies. You're talking about Magic Gathering, glazing over.
3-card poker, man. I love that.
I don't know, man. I was always a fan of the roulette, man. Just let that ball roll.
The wheel of misfortune.
What do you do?
Right.
Put it all on black
Craps
or
is cool.
what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You always got to
haven't
have
played
a
much.
bet on green. You got to have a bet on, 0 or 00 just to hedge your bets.
I don't gamble too much because I tend to lose. So
Yeah.
I have 3 casinos within 15 minutes of my house,
Dude, I got like 5.
and I've been to them. They've been here for over 30 years or so, and I've been to them twice.
My
Yeah,
wife
there's a
worked at
couple here.
one, by the way. And
Nice.
she was the change girl in a high roller section.
nice.
And she was working like a swing shift. She started at like 3 in the afternoon or 4 in the afternoon. And that's right about the time I got off. And her car needed a brake. She needed her car's, the brakes worked on, which I can do disc brakes. Disc brakes are easy. Anybody can do them. So I told her, I said, well, I'll drop off my truck, pick up your car, and bring it to my house, and I'll do the brakes.
I'll slap some pads on it and call it
So,
good. Yeah.
so after I got off of work at 3, I go to the casino. I go up to the high roller section, and I see her. She's running around with her cart, making change. And she can't just hand me your keys because when they check in, you have to have all your like personal belongings in a locker.
Yep.
So I said, well, I need your keys so we can swap vehicles. And she said, okay, I'll be right back. So she had to turn in her cart, go to her locker, get the keys, yada yada. And her boss knew this was all going to happen. So in the meantime, I'm waiting, and there's a $20 freaking slot machine there. Me being me, I put $20 in it and hit spin, and I'll be goddamn if I didn't hit that son of a gun for $600.
Oh, it's worth your time.
So you took
Well,
it and had the
yeah,
brake
I
job
took
done,
her.
huh?
I took her car to Midas and got the brakes done, so I didn't have to do it. And there was a bar right next door, so I just drank while the
Car
brakes
was being done.
done. I was like, "Well, crap, man! I just paid for this brake job."
Oh, send 20, get 6 out of it. Yeah.
I was pretty happy. And you know what? That particular casino, I have never put another dime into. So that particular casino, I'm actually up like what, $580.
The only thing I ever won at was I would do like some of the go to like the off track horse race betting places. Go there and throw down a couple bucks on some like crazy stuff, and occasionally win.
I've only been to one off track place, and I totally fucked it up. I was a total newbie. What was that horse? I can't remember the horse.
Seabiscuit.
No, not Seabiscuit.
You're not that
The
old.
one relatively, what was it, about 7-8 years ago that won the first 2 legs of the Triple Crown.
Yeah, and then failed to win the third.
Horse's name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I go into this. I've never bet on a horse race in my entire life, ever. I have no idea about any of this. So I get in line, and finally I go to the window, and there's all these people with these guides and all that stuff. And I said, I want what I put $100 on whatever that horse's name was, for which was I forget what the third race was.
Win, place, or show.
And the guy was like, he looked at me like I was fucking stupid because I didn't say it right. And he's like, oh, you mean you want race such and such at such and such? And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then the horse fucking lost, and I didn't get it. And the horse wasn't a Triple Crown winner, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You bought the hype, man. Should have played the odds.
No, it would have been cool because I would have, you know, had a picture of the horse, and then I would have put my ticket down there, and I would have put, you know, like the original $100 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Belmont Stakes. What's this? The Preakness,
Yeah,
the
with
Belmont,
Belmont.
and then what's the third one? It's a Kentucky
there's
Derby.
the Kentucky Derby, the Belmont, and Preakness, right?
Preakness, yeah.
Yeah.
We have Louisiana Downs here, not far from my
Dave's
house.
not here, man. What's
Yeah.
up, local?
That's still hilarious.
Yeah, the Glue Factory.
John McKenzie.
Dave's not here, man.
It's Dave. Let me in.
Glue Factory.
I get the good shit here. Let me in. Yeah.
Dave's not here, man.
This is Dave.
How old? That's like old, man. That's like 70s. Maybe even later, earlier. I mean,
No, it was at
that's
least
the 70s.
70s, maybe 80s.
yeah, it might have been late
Cheech and
70s.
Chong were popular late 70s, 80s.
I remember hearing that stuff in middle school and elementary school. Like
We
like
still say on the job quite
the
often.
cool kids were listening to that.
You know, you got a lot of
Smoking
these.
Mary Jane. Yeah.
Smoking their devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
A lot of these steel mills and crap I work in, they require badges. You know, you got to swipe in, swipe out. So there's still always the reference. We don't need no stinking badges.
That's from Blazing Saddles, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was
Well,
Yeah, that's
it's
from
been a bunch
Blazing
of
Saddles.
Or it might be Three Amigos. One of those two. Or it might be in both.
I think it's maybe. I think it's from Blazing Saddles though.
But yeah, Blazing Saddles would be before that.
Yeah.
Why did I think that was a Cheech and Chong reference?
The badges, we don't.
But I did have Cheech and Chong on 8-track tape.
Sure.
That's awesome.
I had a
That's awesome.
67 Chevrolet pickup truck, and I had 8-track player in it. Had Cheech and Chong, Red Fox, and Richard Pryor on 8-track.
Oh hell yeah!
Have you anybody seen Tommy Chong out of character? That motherfucker is one smart guy.
Oh yeah.
He made a pretty daughter too.
Yep.
I don't know
haven't
about that.
seen any pictures.
Radon Chong.
It came from an actual movie. Yeah, I think it did come from an actual movie. Rico said that.
Yep.
Cheech and Chong, or we don't need no stinking badges. The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Isn't that that's a Fallout New Vegas expansion, isn't it?
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah.
But that might actually be the original movie.
Yeah, no, that's
and that New Vegas is kind of.
Yeah, took off of that. Yeah.
That was a good DLC, man. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna geek out on that.
Yeah, they need to redo.
New Vegas is one of the best Fallout games there was so far.
Yeah, they need
it's
to
hard to beat that one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, they need to remaster it.
The only game I got hooked on was in PlayStation 3. It could have been PlayStation 2, but I think it was PlayStation 3. I got hooked on Fear.
Fear.
Oh yeah,
it was a single-person shooter game. Yeah. I got hooked on that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that movie is The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Madre had Bogart in it. Okay. Fair enough. Still a good DLC for Fallout.
Well, I always enjoyed the race games.
Oh yeah, those are fun too.
I see they're coming out with a new Gran Turismo.
Shit, I couldn't drive. My life depended on it.
I
love
did.
those races.
I had all the
That was the other one.
NASCAR. I had all the NASCAR ones. I
Yeah.
ran an entire season of.
Electronic
It just
NASCAR.
takes forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does. Oh yeah, especially when they had lockdown of NASCAR. That's all they did was the electronic NASCAR series.
My wife
that's
would
right.
get upset. I'd be like, "All right, I'm running a full race at Talladega. Don't disturb me for 4 hours."
Yeah,
It's
Yep.
crazy.
if not longer. Yeah.
Endurance races. Those
I
were
know a
always
guy that does that with like the rally stuff. Like there's one of those PlayStation games that has like a rally, like
WRC.
I don't know what it's called. I don't remember, but it's like a real on. They have like full on like straight up rally races, like on actual like digitized courses and stuff like that. It's pretty wild. And they have like a group standing where everybody runs the course over the week or whatever it is, and then they have times and whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a competition. Like it goes on for like months,
Oh, absolutely.
and you get points and all this stuff, and then you can unlock all this. Like it's crazy, like how in depth it is. It's like wow, dude, this is like a whole realm. It's cool though to get that in depth.
There are people that watch those races. You know, there's
Yeah, there's
they're
people that
at the
watch people
point
play,
where
yeah.
they have their own fans, and people will just watch the races.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's at the
Yeah.
at the first of the pandemic. They had the NASCAR races on virtual races. I don't know if y'all watched that.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
That was
I
pretty
watched one where
entertaining.
I
Clint Boyer.
can't remember. It wasn't Burton. It was somebody else. But anyways, his daughter freaking shut his machine off
Oh,
while he was in the middle of the race.
That's funny. You're out.
uh,
You're out.
yeah.
That's funny.
I love because
one of those.
Clint Boyer was driving like we all normally drive on the game, running over everything and running off the road, and he wasn't even trying to stay on the road and race properly. He was just going crazy. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you take all those frustrations out, don't have to worry about ruining nothing.
It was a lot harder than he thought it was.
Oh hell yeah.
And when he realized he didn't have the skills to do it, he just started acting goofy.
The later this stream gets, the more people watch. Well, unfortunately, Patty, it's time to end this stream because I have to go take care of some stuff today.
Yeah,
Gotta go to the in-laws. Good times.
Oh hell.
Oh, the in-laws.
Yep.
Oh hell.
All
I'd
that good
get
stuff.
away from them.
The family you married into
Yep.
that you really wish you would have hung out a few times more, and maybe you would have thought your decision.
Yeah, they're not that bad. They're all right.
Only,
But it's, you
only
know,
few-
obligations. Plus, I got other things I got to do. I got to take care of
If
all
you
this
want
other
to stay
stuff.
married.
Yeah, that too. But I appreciate everybody coming up. Thanks
I'm
for
glad I'm
hanging
not
out with me,
married.
guys. Yeah.
Yep.
That's how it goes. Patty wants to know if you're going next, Terry.
I don't know. I don't know if I got anything to say.
Well, shit, you always have
Everybody's
something.
mad
there.
at me anyways, so.
Oh hell, what's new?
You can hash it out over there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I appreciate
You figure it
everyone.
out, Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go
guys.
watch Benny's replay.
I gotta go. But yeah,
Later.
see you guys.
All right, have a good one.
You
Thanks
need
for
an
coming, guys.
eel. You need an eel in that rock. You really do.
No, I need no